And just a carboxylic acid apparently hanging off this one. So see, now we're not even afraid of carboxylic acid. It's a double bound O with the equivalent of our alcohol in there, so just draw our dot. That takes care of all the carbons there and the nitrogens, so if you want to draw in a little alien there, you can. It should probably be green, little green men, right? But we're doing this to speed things up here. Found the green crayon. So see, by coloring this in, you're thinking for a second. Well, a minute. That's a double bond there. Yellow crayon. Let's color the sulfur in. I'm really happy with this color because the phosphorus star with 5 bonds is orange. And this sulfur is yellow. That's what's so great about this. When you find sulfur out in the world, it's yellow. So we're still back here. We're stretching my back out, leaning to do this. I can't find the crayons, but let's at least finish this side up, huh? Now remember, this is 2 of these, so we can compare the other side when we're done over here and see if we did it right. So we've got our CH2 to the C. Gonna get an N on the bottom of that. N should be bigger, so we got to start getting in the habit of doing that. And again, I learned that when you have something like this, if you don't color it in, it looks really bad as you're waiting for it. Up here, we're going to have a carbonyl, so we're going to draw it on the inside. Since we like our yellow now, we're going to draw the double bond yellowish in there. We're going to start leaving more room to do that because that should be stressed that is a double bond. That's just there. So if we can, let's color that carbon in so it looks a little nicer. Need the crayon. Wore the pencil out. Look at that. Now I need it. This is going to go to another C double bonded O, so we'll go, say, this way. Double bond, we said we're going to draw it out longer now, and that way we can fit our yellow in there to show it's a double bond, huh? Yeah, see, yellow's a happy color, isn't it? Hmm? So that's a double bonded O. We can color it in with the crayon if you like. See, the oxygen's always done right there on those because 2 bonds up here, 2 bonds, it's finished. So, coming off this, 1, 2, 3 CHs, so 3 diamonds essentially. 1, 2, 3. See, when you get really good, you can connect them like that. So even number them. From the N, there's this carbonyl, and then there's 2 CH2s. So I'll draw those in now so I don't get confused. Remember, I only had 1 of those up there, so look, 2 CH2s are in there. Now these are taken care of. I can count. Cross that off, call this 1. 1, 2 CH2s. Third is a CH with a carboxyl on the end. So do the oxygens. Carboxyl It's the carboxylic acid part, so there's the dot in there. This actually is a CH. And this goes down to a N. If I recall, I better look quick, before I go making a mistake. NH3. Now it's got a bond there, and it usually always is NH3 when it's by itself. There's 2, so the third is going to have to get the alien mind meld on there. So let's draw this upside down again to show you what we're doing here. It's got a lone pair of electrons. And that's enough to exert a force to hold a proton, essentially just a proton. So that gives a plus charge to that N. And this is what you look for when you're doing chemistry. You look for these fun groups. So those are done. If you want to take a second, color them in. I don't know where the black crayon is. So let's finish this puppy off, though. Okay, we're upside down now. We're coming around the clubhouse turn. We got the carbon off the side chain to a carbonyl. That goes to an N. N's should be drawn bigger, so there's a big N on there. It's going to get a CH2 with a carboxylate on it. So CH2 is just a straight diamond. Now, the thing I was doing before was we were putting the H's on there just to play with it, see what we'd come up with. See, red, I should really draw these nicer. I get drawn real fast, and I'm twisting sideways, and then I get done, and I go, oh, it looks terrible. So this is actually the alcohol. See how you can put that in the middle if you'd like. And we've got the double bonded O. And remember, we're going to start coloring that yellow in there. And our green crayon. We need the black crayon. Strictly an NH here. Up the side chain down, that was an NH. So see, these are just NH groups here. But boy, there's something about that last one. That wants to pick up, what do you got? You got a carboxylic acid that's pulling electron density that way off that carbon, but for some reason that N there, I hope it wasn't a typo and I'm saying all this for nothing. I wanted to show you, I found a brand new black full color crayon in the dumpster behind the church, but I just found the other one off the ground here. So let's use this before it's gone. That carbon. This would have been a good molecule to color coordinate the carbons, but ends. As you can tell, I'm not very good.